Hi friends, I wanted to come and just do a quick video. I'm here in Wingfield Row, England. No one else wanted to be on this video, but we're with our daughter Sophie, who is, we're going to spend the day in Oxford. Yesterday we spent the day in London. The weather is gorgeous. As you can see, we're on this amazing horse farm, which is empty of horses, but it's really just so beautiful, and England is so gorgeous right now. It's warm. It's about, I don't know, 55 degrees Fahrenheit. So beautiful. So we can just wear our sweaters and go out. And I wanted to show you Sophie's, the finished sweater that I have for Sophie. I don't know if you can see it. It's this gorgeous Elizabeth Zimmerman Aran sweater, and I'm just so pleased with how it came out. So let me just tell you a few things about this. So I would use a different wool. Okay, so I used Briggs and Heritage wool, and I was under the impression that it was a natural dye, that it wasn't dyed. So that was, it was inexpensive, and it's real wool, and it's very, very rustic wool. So it has like that real sheepy feel and smell and all of that, which I like. That's not a problem. It's very curly, and it has a lot of curl memory. So on parts where the steek was, so this was a steek down the center. I did a steek down the center. I did armhole steeks down for the armhole cut steeks there. And because I think it was, and these cables, this is the fishbone, the tree of life, and the diamond pattern. So I'm really pleased with the overall look of the sweater, and it's really very, very, so overall I'm very, very pleased. So I'm just talking about the yarn now. The yarn has a strong curl memory, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get it to the flatness that I want. But when we put the buttons on here, I made buttonholes on this side. When we put the buttons on here, I'm hoping when you button it up, it'll lay nice and flat. But it does seem to have some, like, where the steeks were cut, it has some like curl memory here. But it was very easy to cut a steek on this. It was not like you lost the yarn. It's not like things slipped away. And I feel like it shows the cables very, very nicely. And I think it looks very nice. I think it's a very nice looking yarn. If I were, I'm going to do more, and I will use more traditional Shetland wool. But it was a very long knit. This took me probably about a month and a half to knit, which is, and I only, I was knitting probably 2 hours a day. So I worked full time, so I'd come home at night and I'd knit it. So it was a lot of knitting in the round. So you knit this sweater in the round to the shoulders. Then you have a steek here, and you have a steek at the shoulders. You cut the steek, and then I had a steek in the middle. So I had a lot of stitches on the needle. I had about 250 stitches on the needle. I wanted it to be a little shoot. So we wanted an oversized sweater, and it's about 28 or 29 inches from shoulder to hip. She wanted it long, and so it was a lot of knitting. It was just, that took a long time. But yeah, now that it's finished, it's definitely something she'll have for years, and is really, really, I think, she loves it. It's beautiful, and I'm really pleased with it. I'm making a sweater for Max as well. It's not going to be a cardigan. It's an oversized crew neck, also with drop shoulders. So I'm going to be using the same techniques. But it was a fun knit. I'm so glad I did it. I feel like I'm more comfortable with the drop shoulder technique now. So I've learned a lot about it, and learned a lot about knitting, and it was a great experience. And we're going to let it dry out here on the back porch of this house in the beautiful, windy, kind of breezy, sunny day today. And just wanted to send you an update and wish you all Christmas happiness. And wherever you are, I hope you're having a peaceful and beautiful holiday season. Namaste.